visited the Ladybird Johnson Wildflower Center recently to learn about Athena, a great horned owl who has taken up residence in the front of the center for the past 15 years. I wanted to learn more about how the center has supported her and to also learn about other conservation efforts that they've engaged in over the years. I had the opportunity to speak with Erin, a Master Naturalist in training and also a volunteer at the Wildflower Center.
One of the things that is just really special about having her here is being able to share her with, a lot of the people coming in. And there's something about owls that when people see them, they're like, they're so elegant, and they immediately fall in love with them. But because owls are relatively secluded, it's hard for people to have that experience. So us being able to be here and teach people about owls and just all the cool facts and being able to see Athena and learn more about what a great horned owl would do in nature is just fabulous.
2 years ago, the center partnered with Cornell in order to set up a live cam that allows users on their website to view her 24 hours a day.
That's actually a really fun story. So up until, the past several years, they really thought the longest that a female could have a successful brood was 12 years. And so when Cornell came along, they were like, oh, Athena's been here for 13 years and you have a record. Interesting. And so they kept an eye on her that 13th year. The 14th year, we got a really fancy camera. And this year, we got a really fancy camera with sound. Just being able to learn these interesting tidbits that aren't really known about great horned owls and study an animal like that and have her put up with it is just amazing.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that I've been here for about an hour and a half and I haven't seen her move with all these people coming in and out. Does she ever seem disrupted by it? And have you guys done anything to kind of give her calm and space as much as possible, being that she's right at the entrance?
That's one of the reasons that they have kind of the owl volunteers helping out there. But what we found, and what I think is a little bit surprising, is the minute you say, hey, there's an owl up there, the disruptions stop. When we can pair that with the video, it just creates this experience for them to the point of where, we'll see the same kids. They came in on a field trip and they'll run up and be, hi, Athena! It's just become part of their lives, which is really, you're asking me, what really is the benefit? What has she given us? What have we given her? I think the overall benefit is she's been an amazing ambassador for great horned owls in the area. As I'm saying, to be a master naturalist, I'll do different things around town. And so I encountered this kid the first time he was on a field trip here. Second time, I'm at an insect expo in Round Rock, and I hear from across the room this little kid, that's the owl lady. And he runs over and I'm like, what did you learn? And he was able to spout out a whole bunch of facts. He's like, owls' legs are half their body, and owls' ears are offset, and those little things on the top of their head are called tufts, which what more could you want from a little kid? Having that drive from the little kids is just so fabulous to see, and to kind of explore that idea of conservation that Ladybird really wanted to have as part of this center.
How important do you think just education is in conservation efforts overall?
I think a lot of people just don't know. They don't know what impact they may be having on the world around them. One of the things that we talk about a lot is, native pollinators. And everybody always thinks of monarch, native pollinator. But one of the really cool things I actually learned as part of the program is we have native bees in this area. There are hundreds of them. And you hear about the honeybees, but you don't really hear about those native bees. And one of the easiest things that you can do is you take a saucer from that plant pot that you broke, put some rocks in it, use your drip irrigation so that you're not having to remember to fill it up every day. And that, especially in a drought like this, it provides these pollinators the water that they need, especially the bees. And that's a little thing you can do in an arts and crafts thing on the weekend. And I think a lot of times people don't really understand how it's these little things that make a huge impact. You don't have to go save the world, just do something.
Another effort of the center is a biannual native plant sale that's an effort to bring more natural flora and fauna to the area.
Can you tell me a little bit about the native plant sale that you guys put on here every year?
They bring in a whole bunch of different species that are just native to this area that will do well in this area. You can really start taking care of that population the whole time, and you don't have to water as much.
The center's observation tower even boasts a green roof, and there are water collection barrels scattered throughout the site. My time at the Lady Bird Johnson Wildlife Center was an eye-opening experience on the basic things that we can do as individuals to help protect the earth around us. To learn more, you can visit their website at wildflower.org or visit them on the campus of UT Austin.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Erin. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Conserve, it's fun.